Welcome to Wattles Park Elementary. I am with Heather Kotz, our literacy coach at Wattles Park, and I am Brent Swan, the principal here. And we are going to share with you a couple things from our curriculum cycle that we use. We're going to be talking about unwrapping power standards and also talking about pacing unit design. And I thought, since we were unwrapping power standards, that doing it in a rap song would make a lot of sense. So, what do you think, Mrs. Kotz?
I think that's a great idea, Mr. Swan. Do you know how to unwrap power standards?
Well, I know how to unwrap power standards, but rapping, maybe that's not my thing. So maybe we better just read it.
Okay.
All right, so our collaborative action teams, or CATs, work together to unwrap power standards that they selected as essential learning in their grade level or subject areas. The teams were supplied with a template that defined the process for unwrapping these standards. Our collaborative action teams first identified important keywords that became a common language for the teams to work around. Once our common language was identified, the teams mapped out the keywords of 3 questions. What will students do, or what skills will students demonstrate? With what knowledge or concepts will the keywords be associated with? In what context will the keywords be used? The next step in each keyword is to identify the depth of knowledge that students will demonstrate based on expected learning outcomes for each keyword. Once depth of knowledge is identified, the teams were able to identify the essential learning targets for each power standard. Now, Mrs. Kotz is going to share our unit design.
All right. So for the pacing unit design, with much influence from Jay McTee and Grant Wiggins' Understanding by Design work, our collaborative action teams use the essential learning standards in a backward design model to create units. Beginning with the end in mind, our teams at Harper Creek set about to create sequential instruction and formative assessment that makes it clear when learning transfer is evidenced in student output. There are 3 stages that teams keep in mind when designing units. 1, desired results. 2, evidence. 3, learning plan. The collaborative action teams at Harper Creek work together to design the most appropriate lessons and activities to help students acquire new knowledge and to be able to transfer their learning in various performance assessments and activities.
Thank you very much.